Howdy SkinnySquad, and welcome to Countdown to Disney. Today is Sunday when you are hopefully watching this, or it might be someday after. And I wanted to just give you a little update with how my week went. So I'll let y'all in on a little secret on Wednesday that I was doing an egg fast this past week. Cassie and I both actually participated in the egg fast. So just briefly again to describe what it was in case you missed the last video, it is where you eat 6 eggs, and for every egg you eat an ounce of fat. So in this instance the recommendation is cheese. And did that for 5 days. Actually feel great. Was sleeping like a champ, so it did make me a little tired, so be prepared for that. If you are going to attempt an egg fast, it honestly wasn't that I was hungry. There was one night I texted Cassie and I was like, Cassie, I don't want this cheese. I never thought that would be a statement I would say in my whole entire life. But it wasn't that I just didn't want the cheese. I didn't want any food. Like, you couldn't have even talked me into a taco. And you can always talk me into a taco. So I didn't want any food. But other than that struggle of eating the food, everything went really well. So tomorrow I'll see what my weight loss is. Well, spoiler, today's Saturday. I'll see what my weight loss is. You'll get that on Wednesday, so you'll know in a few days. I didn't do it to drop weight. That's what this whole process is for. I did this more to just keep my body guessing on what we're going to be doing from week to week. Trying to move into a more actual keto style where you have more fats than protein by dropping those extra protein foods, adding in the cheese. And I was talking yesterday and trying to figure out this past week what I could do to up my fats, and had bought some avocados yesterday. So I'm excited to figure out different ways to incorporate the avocados. And then it dawned on me this morning that I've seen something on YouTube that they call fat bombs, which is, I think there's different recipes, but it's mostly like coconut oil and then like an additive, like a protein shake or something maybe. I don't know. I'm going to look for one that maybe doesn't have more protein in it, just because I'm trying to lessen the protein. But I think it might not be that bad of an idea to have something like that instead of a shake, because then I get the protein from the shake but also get more fat than anything else. So I may look into doing a few of those this week, but I will definitely be incorporating the avocado every day. I got some. They're all already ready to go. Went to Aldi. Aldi has the Hass avocados for 39 cents, which is a great deal, but they're all ripe and ready to go, so you do have to use them fairly quickly. Cassie made an ice cream, a chocolate ice cream out of hers. Today I think I'm just going to eat mine because I love avocado. You don't need to put nothing in it. You can just eat it. You just eat it, right? You take a spoon. Just eat it. It's delicious. I love avocado. So I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, but I know I'll be adding them into my salads as well to get extra fat content into my salads. Maybe some shredded cheese to go with that on occasion, just to, again, anything I can to up that fat intake. They say too much protein can actually slow down or lower your level of ketosis, and for ultimate fat burning you want it to be higher. So as we've talked about, I'm doing the intermittent fasting, so now I'm trying to raise my fat level up to the level that they want for keto. I don't use that much butter. I don't use butter at all. But even in the things that I do cook, I just don't see me having that much butter. So I wanted to figure out other ways, but I didn't want to have cheese every day just because I'm not really sure that that's the best thing for my body. Dairy and I sometimes don't disagree. It's more actual just like straight milk. Processed cheeses don't seem to affect my HS really at all, but I'm still kind of cautious, and that was one of the things that I wanted to do this week, to see if adding in the dairy would have any negative effects. And from what I could tell, actually it hasn't. I haven't had any HS flares. My okay, it's going to be TMI. be ready. Too much information, but this is real life, and if you're doing this, you're going to want to know. When I was doing the other diet, I had horrible times with bowel movements and would have to take something for assistance. And these last 2 weeks when I've added in, or actually last week I just took out protein, and then this week I added in actually less protein and more fats by having the egg and the cheese. I was more on an actual keto, what do they call them? Macros. I had more accurate keto macros than I normally do. And bowel movements every day. Every day. I've loved it. It's been great to not feel backed up. I can only assume that that's either because I freaked my body out and changed everything up, which is a distinct possibility and kind of the plan. Either that or this more keto style of eating is working for my body and actually processing everything as it should. So I'm definitely excited and happy about that. Thank you for everyone who commented on your favorite rides and what you were looking forward to either the first time you go or the next time you go to Disney. I appreciate that. Again, my mom said, about the girls, I'm just hoping that the girls have a good time. There's no way that they won't. So I'm super excited to see, especially Kaylee's super excited because she's never been. And then to see how Natalie and Chase react to getting to go again and seeing things differently as an older, version, seeing how that impacts what they do. So I hope you're not tired of talking about Disney, because I will not be tired of talking about it. I'm never tired of talking about it, even when I'm not going to Disney. I tell every new hire class that comes into our building that if they want to talk to me about anything, talk to me about Disney, because that's my favorite thing to talk about. Some people have learned it can be a little distracting because it'll stop me from whatever I'm doing and I can't help but talk about it and get really excited. But, it is what it is. I love it, and I hope that y'all do too. I hope either that or the weight loss has brought you here to the channel, getting closer to those 50 subscribers so we can attempt to do a live stream together. But for now, so Kaylee, I saw your video, and I loved it. And Misty loved your cookie video. It was so much fun to watch. But you said something in your video that your Aunt Misty may steal from time to time. Because you said that you were going to pick them up later and that you would see them in a second. More to come.